Good morning. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Paula. I like your face too, Kelly. Okay, I'm going to get started and we're just going to let people roll in as they would like. And this morning, I have been getting some like tension headaches. And I think that's what they are, anyways. It's like radiating up my upper middle back up to my head. And so I thought I would do something that practice that would help with that. If you have, or if you're getting a little more tension in your shoulders, you're working from home with a desk that's not set up, that great. Your shoulders are always up here, or you're using your arms, and they're make your hands are higher than they should be. I think that's partially contributing to what's going on with me. And also, all of the change and all of the newness of new life right now can just throw our neck and shoulder muscles for a bit of a loop. So, yeah, today we're going to work on just relaxing and stretching and getting into some of those deep places. Um, and mhm. So it is Friday. If you don't know what day of the week it is, a lot of people are saying, I don't know what the day of the week it is. And um, yeah, it's Friday. Hooray. Easter weekend, long weekend for some of you. So I'm going to just start sitting. And if it's hard for you to sit, you can sit on a chair if you can't sit on the floor, or you can lie on your back. So we'll just start with a little bit of breath. It's nice to see so many of you guys joining in. It's awesome. Hi, Caro. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Tash. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Steph. It's great. All right, so here we go. Sitting, lying down, whichever way you'd like. We're going to start with breath. So put your hands however you would like on your lap. And just move into your body with your breath. Don't change your breath to start. You can close your eyes if it's helpful to you, or just look down at the floor so you're not distracted. Don't worry about changing your breath. Just notice the subtle shape change of your body as you breathe. Inhale, you may feel a bit more expansive. Exhale may feel like things are just dropping down a tiny bit. And then just focus on your exhale being a relaxing feeling exhale. So inhale, you'll feel a filling up. And exhale, shoulders will hopefully be able to relax a little bit, or you may have to tell them to. Inhale, filling up of your lungs, your belly, your chest. Exhale, softening your neck muscles, shoulders. Inhale, subtle filling up, nothing major, nothing forced. Exhale, relax, soften. And do a few more breaths like that. It doesn't matter if you breathe through your nose or your mouth. And then bring your awareness into your body again or more, and just notice this morning what it is that feels different or new or sore, great. Just take note of how things feel. And your body is giving you messages. It's telling you what's going on. And it's important to listen to the messages that your body's trying to tell you. For me, a 2-day headache meant my body was trying to tell me something. And I think it's important to have a practice like this to pay attention to what your body is saying. Okay, so we're going to move into the neck. So you're going to take one hand, and you can sit on a chair or on the floor. One hand, and I want you to turn the palm like this and sit on that hand. So it'll be like this on the floor underneath you. Okay, so like this and underneath you. And then straighten that arm and push it into the floor a little bit. So you'll probably already feel something right here. And then take your head to the opposite side of the hand that's underneath you. And then bring your hand, the other hand, on top of your head. And imagine that the side of your neck that you're stretching has gills, like the gills of a fish. And you can breathe and soften right into the place where you're feeling that stretch. And then see what it's like to bring your chin slightly down. Be gentle, be kind, especially if this is a place where you hold tension. Slowly, chin can come slightly down. Gills into the side of your neck. Inhale, the gills open to receive air. Exhale, the breath out the side of the neck. Bring your chin back up to center. Release your hand. Slowly bring your head back upright. And then release your bottom hand. And notice the left and right feeling, the difference between your left and your right. Take your other hand out. Flip your fingers towards you. Bend your elbow and sit on your hand. Push that hand into the ground so you feel a little bit of efforting. And then take your head to the opposite side. And then take that other hand on top of your head, a gentle, a baby pull, nothing crazy. Almost even just like a weight. And then experiment with slightly tilting your chin down. And then if it's helpful, use that visualization of gills on the side of your neck. Breathing right into those muscles that are feeling the stretch. Slightly lift your chin, release your hand, slowly kind of deconstruct that shape and feel. Come a little closer. So we're going to get into this thing on the side of our neck called the sternocleidomastoid. And it is, you can see it on me, it's this kind of long bandy shape, and your massage therapist might do this if you are someone with some neck tension. So what I want you to do is bring your fingertips, kind of like make a little paw, and bring your hand right to the outside edge of that. And you're gonna look to the opposite side of the side your hand is on. And I want you to put a little bit of pressure, like a little bit of tiny fingers pushing down into that outside of that long band. And then you're gonna look, slowly turn your head to the other side and drag your fingers across. And you can move your hand up slightly and then drag your fingers across as you look over. You do that 2 more times. Really slow. Putting some pressure in. If you have a little tune-up ball, something with grip, this would also be where you could use a ball there. We'll go to the other side. So again, we've got that long band. Feels like you can really grab onto it. And then you're going to put your little paw right to the outside of that. Look to the opposite side. And then slowly look the other way and drag your hand, your paw across. Look over and drag. And over and drag. Do 2 more like that. And then just release your jaw, kind of go up and down, side to side. Okay, another interesting one to do. So take your hands like this and bring them up to the top of your neck and pull the skin down. So look forward, pull the skin down. So you kind of, it feels like you're just really stretching, like kind of like plastic wrap, saran wrap. And then I want you to look slightly up, bring your chin up and hold, and get used to the sensation of that. And then if you want to add on, you're going to do a little underbite, bring your bottom teeth forward. Feels kind of weird. And then bring your teeth back, look forward. But that really gets into a different muscle in the front of your neck. Switch your hands, come to the top of your neck, pull down, nothing crazy, it shouldn't hurt. Then lift your chin slightly up and to the one side, and then an underbite. Good, and then back to center. Okay, interesting, eh? Then bring your hands to the back of your head. And I want you to, don't push on it, just bring your hands to the back of your head and bring your chin towards your chest. Just use some gravity, a little bit of the weight of your hands to stretch out the back of your neck. And bring your breath into your upper middle back. And then, if it feels okay, we're going to do an isometric, so push your hands into your head and your head into your hands. And don't do very much pushing, like 20 to 30% of like your max effort, so just a little bit. Hands into head, head into hands. And then release your hands, release the pressure, and then slowly bring your head up. And notice the sensation of that. For me, it feels like my head is feeling really light. And then just get used to that sensation, come back to normal. And I want you to roll your shoulders big shoulder circles. And go the other way. And now we'll move shoulders with breath. So I'm going to have you do an inhale, shoulders up, hold, and then exhale, drop. Inhale up, exhale, drop. It's kind of like shaking tension out. Really drop the shoulders if that feels good. Do 2 more. Your arms out by your side, reach your arms up, stretch up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, arms come down. Moving with your breath. So bring your arms forward if you'd like. Change the angle of your arms. You can do bigger circles if you'd like. Okay. Carol, you had mentioned that the workout you did the other day killed your pecs and your shoulders. So we're going to get a pec stretch happening right now. Now, if you're familiar with a pec stretch, you can go to the wall or to the floor. I'm going to demo the one on the floor. So the pec muscles are right here. And push-ups can make pecs tight, but so can stress, and so can a desk job, and many other things. So the setup will be down on the floor in your stomach, one hand by your chest, and one arm out, hand higher than your head. And you're going to push this hand into the floor and roll over and relax your head on the ground. We're going to hold that. You can do this at the wall as well if you can't be on your stomach. We're going to hold that for 10 breaths. Bring your breath into your chest, into your armpit, wherever you're feeling the stretch. And roll back to center. Switch hands, switch sides. So your legs can go how you'd like. If you'd like your top leg to flip over onto the floor behind you, you can. Or you can stack your legs. 10 breaths. And then notice the sensation of what a pec stretch feels like to you. More than just body, does it bring up anything in your mind? Does it help you when you stretch this release certain emotions or feelings? Or does it bring up something from your past? And this is your body communicating with you, if so. Slowly roll back to center. Okay. Next, you can do, I'm going to show the floor version and then I'll show the seated version if you can't be on your stomach. So take your arms out like this. Cross one arm over top of the other with your palms down. And now
wiggle your body just a little bit forward. So your shoulders, there feels like maybe a bit more compression. And then bring your chin down and press your thumbs into the floor. And we're going to take 10 breaths here. You can, if you would like the seated option, it's going to look like this. So breath into where you feel it. Try to expand your shoulders and between your shoulder blades with your breath. Nothing forced, nothing too major, just a little bit more intention and attention. Notice if you're squeezing your butt. Relax your butt. And switch. So you just have to come up a bit and then thread the other arm underneath or over top, whichever way you'd like to do it. And then wiggle your body slightly forward so it feels a little more compressive. And then bring your chin onto your arms and take 10 breaths. Okay, so next we're going to get into your upper middle back, your thoracic spine, and into your hips. So I find that if my hips are tight, sore, I've been running, or I did deadlifts, or I'm just holding tension in my hips, that'll translate up into my neck and my back as well. So it's not always stretching the thing that hurts. It's actually moving around it, up and down. That could be helpful. So it's a bit of like, it's not always directly related. The place you're feeling pain or tension may be somewhere else causing it. So lie on your side, your heels, hips, shoulders, and head lined up. Do this a lot. Now, if you'd like a blanket under your head or a pillow, that can feel really nice too. Okay, then reach your hands perpendicular to your torso. Reach forward and spread your shoulder blades apart. Then take your top arm up, around, in line with your ear, and then open up and lie in this open twist, which will get into your hip a little bit, your outer hip. Then come back forward. We're going to do 2 more. Reach forward, spread your shoulder blades. Take your arm up, around, and open. And again, reach forward. Take your arm up, around, and open, and hold and breathe for 5 breaths. Really bring your breath into your lower lungs. Don't rush through the breaths because you're counting. And then I'm going to go on to the other side. So I like a little pillow under my head. Your call. You can also just let your head on the floor or hover it. Reach forward, spread your shoulder blades. Go up and around. And do 2 more. Reach forward. Or 3 more. Up and around. And now 2 more. Here's one. Coming to make her appearance. Hello. Hello. And on the last one, hold for 5 breaths. Bring your breath as though you can breathe into your hips, into your low back. Okay. Come on up to seated. And bring your one leg forward and one foot in towards your inner thigh. So with this shape. And I want you to pull your toes towards you. In the straight leg, pull those toes towards you. And bring your hands either side of your front leg. First, sit up nice and tall. So if you need to put, again, a pillow under your hips so that you can sit up a little taller, do that. And then bring your chin towards your chest and walk your hands forward and roll forward. And then inhale brings you back up. So how is a hamstring stretch related to your back? Actually, it's all related. Just like us, we are all related. And when one person hurts, someone else hurts too. When one person feels joy, someone else feels joy too. So calf, bottom of foot, hamstring, all related through your fascia, through your connective tissue to your back, your upper back, your back of your neck, and even your head. So we're going to tie it all together. This is something Paula does often too. So you can bring your chin towards your chest, like you're rolling up a little cinnamon roll. Draw your toes towards you. Then walk your hands forward. Roll forward. You don't have to go very far, just until you feel a little sensation. I don't want you to go. It shouldn't hurt. And then come on upright. So let's do 5 more like that. Exhale to roll forward. Inhale to come up. Moving with your breath. If you want to hold in the forward position, you can. Otherwise, just keep pacing and moving with a nice, slow, steady breath. And once you've done those 5, you can switch to the other side. So one side will be a bit different than the other, very normal. Straight leg, toes pulled towards you. Sit up tall to begin. Use a pillow if you need to prop your hips up so you can sit tall. Hands either side of your front leg. Draw your chin down towards your chest, and without moving, just feel how that chin towards chest might connect you to your glutes, your hamstring, your calf, your bottom of your foot. And when you're ready, roll forward any amount and come up. We're going to do 6 more roll forwards, or you can choose to hold and stay. Awesome. Okay. So now come on to your back. This is our last position, Shavasana or rest. Use a pillow under your head if you would like. And any position you want. Legs out, knees bent. You can lie on your side, however you want. Get comfortable. We're going to stay in a rest position for a couple minutes. Now turn your palms to face up if you're on your back, so that your chest feels like it can open a little bit. And let your shoulders relax on the ground, hips relax, everything starts to soften. Soften the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. Close your eyes or soften your eyes and relax the four corners of your eyes. Rest your tongue on the bottom or the floor of your mouth. Soften your jaw and your neck, sides of your neck, front of your neck, back of your neck. Rest the spaces around your ears and allow your attention just to observe your breath so that your brain can relax as well. It feels like your brain can relax. Just watch your breath, the shape change of your body, very subtle. Just imagine water at the lake lapping on the shore. Very, very calm lake today. Just a little bit of water coming in and slowly, almost so silently leaving. Slowly, silently coming in and slowly, silently moving out, just like your breath. This is a poem or writing from Brianna West. Disruptors serve a purpose in life, and every generation deals with at least one. They shake us out of our unconscious states, our habits, our patterns, our routines, our normalcy, and they encourage us to begin again. There are lessons we will learn in this season that we could not and would not have ever known otherwise. There are ideas that will be planted now and watered into a revolution of change. Gratitude will be reborn. Openness will be reborn. We will be reborn. Not because we are blind to what's happening around us, but because we so clearly see. Begin to deepen your breath.
Start to move your fingers and your toes, bringing a little bit of life back into your body. Notice how your body feels, maybe a little bit different than when you began. Stretch your arms overhead and your legs forward. It's beginning this next hour, beginning your day maybe with a nice, beautiful, big stretch. Bend your knees, slowly roll off onto one side. Keeping your head heavy, your eyes closed or your eyes soft. Slowly roll up to seated. And bring your hands together at the center of your chest as a gesture of gratitude. Soften your shoulders. Bring your chin slightly down. It's a moment of surrender and gratitude. Feel your palms touch. Bring your thumbs to your forehead, connecting your heart to your mind. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you a wonderful Friday and a great Easter weekend. And it's really nice to see your names pop up on the screen. I feel a little bit like I'm connected to those of you that I miss a lot. Okay, have a great day, you guys. Talk to you later.